I get to sit with 6 lovely queen contestants. We've got a couple of reigning royalty with us. And of course, at one time, Miss Faribault, Kathy Cat.
Well,
Right?
Miss Faribault runner-up, yes. I'm very proud of that. That was a big deal in Faribault, and some cities still have that. So it was put on by the JCs, and so it was a big thing to do back in the 60s and the 50s, and I think they even had it in the 40s.
They had it in the 80s. When I first got here, the Miss Faribault contest was still being held.
Okay, I know they went to ambassadors, and then they included men. But when they had crowning queens, and actually I was a runner-up and a Miss Teen Queen, too. So it's kind of in my blood, something I enjoy.
Now, back in those days, did the Miss Faribault compete for Miss Minnesota?
Yes, she did, because we had to do evening gown, swimsuit, and talent. And as a matter of fact, I ran twice, and I have 2 trophies in my attic for swimsuits that I can brag about.
And that's why they ended the contest. As I remember, the swimsuit competition, people didn't think that was right, and so that's why they dropped out.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing, though, is getting people to enter, but it could be that, too. So, yeah, we're different nowadays, and when I watch the ones on TV, to be honest with you, I don't like the skimpy swimsuits, and you had to wear something extremely modest. There was a real criteria on what you had to wear for a swimsuit. These girls, they probably wear it as a costume. Nowadays, it covered up everything. So nowadays they have those skimpy little string bikinis that they wear, and personally I don't like them.
An itsy beanie, teeny weeny.
Yellow polka dot bikini.
Yeah.
Those were for the beach, not on stage where people were watching.
No, I know. And the ladies don't have to do this for the Rice County Fair Queen. I get asked all the time, Kathy, and we talk about it all the time. What are they judged on?
They're judged on their personality. Are they outgoing? They have to know a lot about the fair. The judges will know if they're just doing this or if they're really interested in being a part of the Rice County Fair because they want to be down here for the week, and then they want to spend the year going to parades to promote the Rice County Fair. We have a very historic fair here, 144 years, so actually whoever's our royalty this year, when they go out, we will be celebrating a very special year, 145 years. So I didn't think about that when I was putting everything together, and that'll be very special for the outgoing next year and the ones that are coming in. But isn't it wonderful that Dean Curtis wanted to start this back in 1976? And we had that great reunion last year with 35, 40 ladies that came back. So in another 5 years, we'll have another reunion because you lose track of the gals, and they loved coming back. So there's been other women that have helped with this committee, and I seem to be doing the long haul of staying with it because I love it, and they have to be enthusiastic about greeting people on the fairgrounds, and I have never, in my 18 years of doing this, had any girls that aren't doing what they love doing down here, and people comment and compliment them. What great young ladies.
I think our future is pretty bright. By the way, our AM Minnesota show all this week, a service of IBEW Local Union 110 and Pleasant Manor, Pleasant View Estates here at Faribault. We will be broadcasting tonight's Queen Coronation worldwide. It's going to be available on our YouTube channel. I have a link up on our website, kdhlradio.com, the posting where I talk about these lovely ladies, the contestants this year, and also I do have a little information about the reigning royalty, Kathy. So, again, you can catch that link at kdhlradio.com.
The fair doesn't stand still, or interviews don't stand still because it's a hopping, popping place down here with trucks coming in and delivering.
Yeah, I was wondering if you could introduce the reigning royalty that are here today.
Okay, I can do that. Our queen is Courtney Albers. I have to tell you something before that. But last year, when her father came up, that's Lee and Jillian Albers, Lee came up and he said, what do I do now as the father of a queen? And so we filled him in on parades and coronations, and they stepped up to the plate and did a fabulous job, just like the other parents are. Rosie and Wayne Van Tomey and Christina Horman's mom, they all did a super job getting these gals to parades in coronation. So I really appreciate that. It's really a group effort. It's not just me as the committee or the girls themselves. The parents help out a lot, and I appreciate that. So I'll give it to, and then our second attendant is Michelle Horman. Tara Van told me our first attendant could not be here. She started a new job. She apologized she couldn't be here, and that's important. She'll be here tonight, but I will hand this to Courtney, and you can interview her.
Now, before we do that, though, you were going to talk about the fact that if we have storms tonight, it might be somewhere else.
Yes, usually we're on the midway stage, and we're all praying that the storm will not hit us at that time. So if everything looks good, we'll be here on the Selner midway stage. And our first choice, if it is raining, is our new Straight River room. It's at the end of the exhibit building here by the midway stage.
And it's painted in the color of the Straight River, right?
It's blue. It's blue-gray. At least it isn't green.
Oh my.
So anyway, it'll be there, or our other final option, depending on our crowd, is the beer garden. So when you come down, if it's raining, just kind of look around, ask around. Everybody will know where it's at. We're just going to try to accommodate as best we can. And then I also wanted to take time to mention that we have a wonderful scholarship, as most people know. The Queen receives $1,000, and the first and second attendant receive $500 each. And this is from Lynn and David Gross, people from Faribault. And it is called the Evelyn Pearl Barnfarn Memorial Scholarship, and it's named for the little princess that helped us a few years back, and sadly she passed away from a heart condition. But she absolutely loved the Queen idea. And so it's really nice that the girls wanted to honor her that way. David and Lynn's philosophy is to give what you believe in, and helping with the education of each winner is just that. He truly, truly believes in education for these young ladies. And we also crown a Miss Congeniality, and the girls vote on that. And I'm going to run down the sponsors, and I can turn this over to Gordy and the girls. Like I said, David and Lynn Gross of Faribault for the scholarships, Branson Bank and Trust of Dundas, State Bank of Faribault, Reliance Bank of Faribault, Community Resource Bank of Northfield, First National Bank of Northfield, First United Bank of Faribault, Chapiz Jewelry of Faribault, and they give and have since the beginning a diamond pendant for the Queen. Paul Swenson Photography of Faribault, he takes our group pictures of the royalty. Design Specialties of Faribault, Karen Buzzard does a fabulous job on all the printing of the t-shirts, the sashes, everything that says royalty on it, Karen has done for us, and we appreciate that. Faribault Women of the Moose, Faribault Moose Lodge, American Legion Morristown, American Legion Faribault, Faribault Animal Center, Potential Unlimited of Waterville, Ivy Foods, they help supply the flowers that look beautiful. Star Trophy and Awards, Jim's down there does fabulous trophies for the girls. Insty Prints prints everything for me. John Jasinski, our new senator. Basher Sports Bar and Grill, where we had our judging dinner, and it was wonderful. The food was yummy. The Rice County Egg Society, and also the American Legion Auxiliary is on this list too. And if I forgot somebody, actually Fraternal Order of the Eagles of Northfield is on here too. If I forgot someone, I really apologize, because I can't thank everybody enough. This is what makes this pageant run, and it takes that green stuff to do that. So after you're done interviewing, maybe we can talk a little bit too about the Little Princess Helpers.
Oh,
Thanks,
yeah, sure. Now, this is Courtney Albers. She's a reigning Rice County Fair Queen. Good morning, Courtney.
Good morning.
Are you pumped?
I am.
Are you sad? I mean, you're not going to be the Fair Queen after tonight.
I know. These girls are amazing. They'll do good.
Oh, fantastic.
I know.
To know them.
Yes.
So, Courtney, how was your reign?
It was so much fun. We did a lot throughout the year. The fair week was my favorite part, though.
It was.
Yes.
Because everybody looks up to you, especially the little girls, right?
The little girls, yeah, it's so awesome. They run up to you and they're like, "Princess," and it's cute.
Were you that way when you were a little girl? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I probably was.
Yeah.
I always came to these, so yeah.
So as long as you can remember, you wanted to be the Fair Queen.
Yes, I came to it every year since I was little, since I was in 4-H, so probably like 4th grade.
And a dream came true a year ago.
Yes, it did.
You remember that moment?
I do. The first queen from the first year that they had the coronation crowned me. That was an exciting moment.
Yeah. A little history there, isn't there?
Yeah. Got to hear her story. That was pretty cool.
And guess what, Court?
What?
Nobody can ever take that away from you.
No, they can't.
You are forever 2016 Rice County Fair Queen.
Yes.
You think you're going to stick around here so that your daughters in the future might be able to follow
We'll
in your
see.
footsteps?
I guess we'll see where life takes me.
Where's it taking you now? I mean, what are you doing these days?
I'm going to be heading to Winona in the fall and majoring in nursing.
Cool.
Yeah.
I think you'll be an excellent nurse, Court.
Thank you.
Good bedside manner.
Yes.
You want to introduce the lovely lady to your left? Because I can't remember which attendant it is.
This is second attendant Michelle Horman.
Okay. I get my attendants mixed up. I'm sorry.
It's okay, there's two of us. We understand.
You know, to be honest with you, though, you're like a team.
We are. We work together so well, and everything, we rely on each other to get ready, to bring stuff, to work together.
So there really isn't a whole lot of difference between being an attendant and being the queen, right?
Right, no, there isn't a whole lot of difference. I mean, her name is different and her crown, but besides that, we work together. We're equals.
Well, the crowns look pretty similar.
Well, hers is a little bit bigger, but that's okay.
You noticed, huh?
Not that I was looking or anything.
Well, of course, that's the crown that you desire. Obviously.
I desired it, but I'm still happy that I got to represent Rice County the past year. So.
Cool. So what are you doing these days, and what was your favorite parade to go to?
Oh, my favorite parade had to been Heritage Days because so many people knew us and actually knew who we were, and there were so many people yelling our names each direction. We couldn't look at everybody. And then this summer, I'm working at Wolf Creek Dairy in Dundas. I'm an intern there, so I'm working with cows, and I'm attending the University of Minnesota Morris. I will graduate in the spring and then plan to attend vet school in the fall.
And you and Jerry Grosskreutz have something in common.
I know, we milk cows.
Well, I was going to say you love cows.
Well, that too. We talked about it at dinner.
You have a favorite cow?
Oh, my favorite cow is one at school. Her name is Furby. She's a Holstein cross with a Jersey. She's black and white, except for her ears are brown and her line down her spine is brown as well. So she's cute.
Interesting. So the cows have personalities, right?
They very much do. They all have unique personality, and I've gotten to know 450 of them this summer.
Oh, my word. 450 cows.
That's a lot of cows.
Sounds like a moving experience.
Very much so.
That was lame, wasn't it?
It was okay.
Yeah, it was lame. Hi, Lauren.
Hi there.
How are you doing this morning?
I'm doing great.
By the way, AM Minnesota is a service of Pleasant Manor, Pleasantview Estates of Faribault, IBW Local Union 110. Our broadcast tonight of the Fair Queen Coronation live on KDHL Radio, 920 AM, KDHLradio.com, and on our YouTube channel. You can watch a video of the pageant. Last year, I think we had a contestant who had a sister in Europe that watched the program. That's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool.
That is very cool. In Europe. That's awesome. What a great world we live in these days. What technology does for us. But anyway, that pageant tonight will be a service of Todd G. Jewelry and Security State Bank, both of Kenyon. Craig Keller Insurance Agency out of Nearstrand and Franson Bank and Trust of Dundas will be bringing you the broadcast tonight. So let's get to know Ms. Weaver right now. Did I say that right?
Yep. Yes, you did.
Okay. Because I'm sure you probably get that mispronounced every now and then.
Every now and then, yep.
Lauren, tell us about yourself. I know you're 19.
Yeah, I'm 19 and I graduated from Northfield High School last year. And I just took a gap year and I was serving with a missionary organization in the Dominican Republic for 5 months.
Oh, you lucky person.
Yeah, so I've learned a lot of Spanish and I'm back and I'm really excited to run this year.
So welcome everybody to the Rice County Fair Queen contest in Spanish, if you would.
Bienvenidos, Rice County Fair.
I love it. You do that very well.
Oh, well, thank you. I've had a lot of practice.
So what happens after the gap year?
I'll be attending Bethel University in St. Paul this fall.
And you're going to major in?
I'm looking at art and business right now, but that could very well change.
Wow, art and business. Curator of an art museum or something?
I mean, that would be amazing if that's possible. It's not always easy, though, to find those.
That's true. You want to live around here when you get out, or you want to see the world?
I think I definitely want to travel a little bit if that's possible. But I do love my family and I love this community, so I'll probably stick around for a little while and work.
And you're working at Weber Physical Therapy, I see.
Yeah, I'm actually working with my parents.
So you're twerking on people's arms, or what?
Not quite. I get to watch them, actually. So right now I'm a transcriptionist, and I help clean the office a little bit.
So you were involved in a lot of activities in school. What are some of your interests?
Yeah, actually I was. So I was on a gymnastics team for quite a while, and the last couple of years of my high school year I was really involved in art. So I'm really interested in painting, carving. I really love swing dancing and rock climbing. And I live near a lake, so something I really enjoy doing in the summer is just wakeboarding or swimming.
Swing dancing, is that different than square dancing?
It's
Gordy's music. I knew you'd pick up on that.
it's slightly different, so the steps are a little different, but a lot of the time the same music or the same sort of groups will play the same sort of music at events like that.
Why did you decide to run for the Rice County Fair Queen?
Oh, well, I'm in town, and I guess after being away for a while, I just really grew to appreciate the community more. With the distance, my heart grew fonder, I guess.
They don't have fairs in the Dominican Republic.
No, they don't. They really don't. So I just have been really excited about diving into the community now that I'm back, and have been looking into opportunities to do that. And this is one of them.
Fairs are kind of an American thing.
Oh, most definitely. Most
I
definitely.
mean, I've been in a lot of places. I've got a lot of places yet to go in the world, but I've been to a lot of countries. And when you talk about fairs, they go, what's a fair?
Yeah, the closest they get there is something like Carnival.
Correct.
Yeah,
So
very different environment.
Did you enjoy the Dominican Republic? You're going to go back?
I did really enjoy it. I don't know if I'll go back anytime soon since I was there for quite a while. I'd like to branch out and see other places.
You got a #1 on your bucket list place you want to go?
I would love to get back to a Spanish-speaking country, so I'd love to see Spain, and then I'd say a second in line would be Turkey, because I'm just really interested in their culture.
You're an athletic young lady, Lauren, according to this, so the running of the bulls?
I think not. I do love the color red, but I don't think so.
No running of the bulls.
No, I don't think so. Not this time.
Do you have any brothers and sisters?
I do. I have a younger brother and a younger sister. And they're both going to be in high school this next year.
Oh, wow. Your parents have their hands full.
Oh, they definitely do. They definitely do.
Absolutely. Oh, your sponsor? Did you mention your sponsor?
Yeah, my sponsor is actually KDHL.
Oh,
and Jerry will be escorting me tonight.
I feel sorry for him.
He did tell me to wear extra high heels so he doesn't step on my skirt.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Jerry's a great guy. Who's this sitting to your left, by the way?
That's John.
I can't see your name.
That's
John. Oh, no, this is Emily here.
Oh.
Emily Nelson?
Mm-hmm.
Emily's 17. Is that right, Emily?
Yep, it is.
All right. So tell us about yourself, Emily. I've got 3 minutes before ABC News.
All right. I'm still in high school. I'm going to be a senior this year at the Faribault High School. And
looking forward to your senior year, of course.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I always get told that senior year is the best year.
Okay, well, it was. Unfortunately, it goes too fast. So why did you run for this?
I ran for this because when I was younger, excuse me, I've always wanted to do this. And it seemed like a good opportunity now. I mean, it's senior year, go out, try for new things. So I decided maybe I should just try it out, and so I did.
The scholarship money was not an enticement at all?
Nope.
Seriously?
Yeah, I actually didn't even know about it, so I just did it just for fun.
Okay, well, cool. I've only got a couple of minutes here. We're going to have to resume our conversation, I think, with Emily when we come back from ABC News. But you're going to attend South Central College and major in nursing, it says here.
Yep. I want to start out at South Central College to get my generals done, and then branch out and see what I want to do. I want to do nursing, but I also want to do like cosmetology, and so there's like, I haven't fully decided yet on what I want to do. But
I've never thought it was fair. I mean, you come out of high school, 9 times out of 10, you haven't seen the world even yet, other than a gap year. And you're supposed to decide what you're going to do with the rest of your life. It just
I know.
doesn't seem quite right. We were visiting with Emily Nelson, and so we're going to continue that conversation with Emily this morning. She's a 17-year-old daughter of Rick and Lynn Nelson of Faribault. Your sponsor, Emily, is?
It is the auxiliary of the Morristown Legion.
And it says here that you are a junior member. So
Yep.
Explain that to me, please.
I became a member, I think 2 years ago, because both my parents are members and we've been going there for a few years now. So I decided that I should probably just become a member. So like I go to meetings with my mom for the auxiliary, and because like they don't have junior auxiliary meetings, but there's like a lot of other junior auxiliary members too.
So what do you do other than go to meetings?
I've marched in parades before, and like I'll help out at like breakfasts, because on Sundays there's all-you-can-eat breakfasts and there's pork chop feed, so I'll help out at those.
You get free breakfast? Oh.
Like if I work, I do. But
I couldn't join the auxiliary anyway, could I? No, I couldn't. So tell me about some of the things you enjoy doing. You got quite a list here.
Yeah, I like helping out at my best friend's dairy farm, and that's out in Nearstrand. And we have a seasonal out at Camp Dells, so I like going there a lot too. And I work at the retirement center in Northfield, so that's always a joy to work with the residents. And I'm a dietary aide there. I've worked there for a year. And I like camping, like I said, and I like going fishing with my dad.
Biggest fish you ever caught, and what was it?
It was a walleye, and I caught it on a Barbie fishing pole when I was like 5.
No, and that's the biggest fish you've ever caught when you were 5?
Yeah.
How big was it?
I don't even remember now.
But it was the biggest fish you ever.
Yeah.
Maybe it seems like it was because you were
Yeah,
5.
because I was so little.
You know
Now
what
I
I'm
just
saying?
catch like sunnies.
Oh, I love sunnies. Best eating, I think, are sunnies. And you enjoy music?
Mm-hmm.
Country music,
Yeah.
rock music,
I used to be a dancer for the Emeralds.
all music,
Yeah. Most musics. I like country though the most.
hip hop,
Mm.
rock, pop, anything that's good. You like classical music?
Whatever I can dance to, I like.
Oh, okay. Probably not the classical. And a couple of suggestions you have written here on what you'd like to see at the fair.
Yeah, pie eating contest. And like milking a cow, 'cause not everybody knows how to milk a cow, so it'd be fun for people to learn how to and do a contest on that. And then like the hot dog challenge, like you don't see how many hot dogs you can eat, and
You want an eating contest. We used to have that, and then it didn't get very pleasant. So.
Good for teenagers. I like that for teenagers.
Yeah, well, we'll have to see, I guess. Hand the microphone over to Ms. Randolph over here.
Oh.
Hey, Gretchen, are you related to Michelle?
She happens to be my older sister.
No kidding.
Yeah. By just a couple years.
So is that why you ran?
No, I ran because I've been a part of this community through 4-H for my entire life now. So it just happens to be the next thing, and it's a chance for me to get out there and do something new.
And you're in the Randolph FFA. I gather that by your shirt.
I am. This will be my second year as part of the Randolph FFA, and I am an officer for our chapter.
I know your parents, so I know you grew up here at this fair.
I did. I've been at this fair since I was just before I turned 1. I was born the week after the fair. So I've celebrated many birthdays here, and it's just always been part of my life.
And boy, does it make me feel old. Because you are, how old?
I am 16, will be 17 a week from today.
So when you were 1 at the fair, I was here too. Because I've been here 30 years. Oh boy, do I feel old right now. And you can tell there's a little gray on the knuckles of my beard.
Maybe a
that was
little,
shaved off
but
for
not too bad. You're still young.
Wow, thank you. I appreciate that. Flattery will get you everywhere. So tell me about yourself a little bit, Gretchen.
This is my 12th year in 4-H. I show rabbits and poultry. I have been in FFA for a year, and I'm an officer now. I'm a cheerleader for Northfield High School. I've done that for 3 years now.
You love rabbits, I see.
I do. We raise and breed rabbits, and I have the max amount here this year at the fair for 4-H. So I've got 8 myself that I'll be showing Wednesday night.
All the same breed?
Nope, I show 4 different breeds. I have Mini Rex, Mini Lop, Holland Lop, and New Zealand.
How many breeds are there?
49.
49 breeds of rabbits.
Yes.
49 recognized by the ARBA.
Yep. There are some that are not recognized because they aren't popular enough yet, but those are the ones that are recognized.
Well, now, wait a minute. A breed is a breed is a breed, whether they're popular or not, right?
Yes and no. If they're recognized by the ARBA, then they're like legal to show at all shows. However, not all rabbits are that. So if they aren't recognized by the ARBA, then they can be shown in what's called rabbits for fun.
Okay, in a rabbit show, do they like jump over croquet hoops or something, or what do they do in rabbit?
No, for the rabbit show, the rabbits are judged by the book of standards that is ARBA written. So those are just the ones that are recognized. And then some counties have agility, but our county does not.
Okay, but so they're the type of the coat, the fur coat.
Yep.
The amount of fat they have, that sort of thing.
Yeah, the body type, the fur coat, the ears, everything is got specific qualifications.
So how many rabbits do you and Michelle have?
At home right now we have about 20.
So you have your own rabbits and she has her own rabbits.
Yep, and then our little sister has rabbits as well, and then we have some that are just family rabbits.
So these rabbits ever commingle ever? Yeah. How do you tell who's rabbit?
Each rabbit has a tattoo in their left ear, which is their identification. Yep, so that's how we tell whose is whose, and then they also have pedigree papers.
Now your rabbits probably are not listening right now.
No.
So you can tell me who your favorite rabbit is.
Oh, I think, well, we just lost, I think, the rabbit that was my favorite. It was our biggest New Zealand. His name was Mad Hatter. And he was just a sweetheart. He'd eat peanuts right out of your hand.
No kidding.
Yeah, peanuts are a nice treat for them. It helps with making sure that their coat is all nice and shiny. So they like those just like we like ice cream and stuff.
Are these unsalted or salted peanuts?
Unsalted.
I was going to say it. Salted.
Yeah, they have to be just like the raw, unsalted peanut.
And we are going to meet Natasha. I just need you to lean back a little bit there, Madison. So
That's a problem.
we're on video today, too, so I've got to remind people we're on camera. Natasha DeVries is with us. I got that right, right, Natasha?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
Most people butcher that.
Yeah, well, what can I say? I've been in radio for a long time. So, Natasha, tell us about yourself. I know you were born in...
Russia. I was.
So you know any Russian?
I do. I know nit, da, babushka, dadushka. And that means nit is no, da is yes, babushka is grandma, and dadushka is grandpa.
Have you been to Russia?
No, I have not.
You must have relatives there.
That I must.
But you don't know them.
I don't know them.
Okay. You were adopted as a baby.
I was 9 months old as a baby.
So all you've known is America.
Not really. We have videos of my mom does, and we have videos, and I'm by myself and playing with toys, and my mom's like, "What are you doing? You're like singing to yourself." And she goes over, and it's not nursery rhymes that we know. So I sang myself asleep in Russian. So I knew Russian until I was like 2, but I just didn't know it.
So when you were, I won't go there. We're going to talk about the Rice County Fair.
I don't care if you go there. Let's go.
That's quite all right. So tell us about yourself. Other than that, why did you do this?
Well, it's always been kind of a dream. Like, ever since I was little, like, seeing the princesses, I've always been like, you know what, that'd be an awesome opportunity to do that. And I don't know, this year just kind of came up, and I was like, you know what, this would be a good confidence booster, because it kind of gets me out there. Not real used to faribault, but I just thought it was a good opportunity this year to go for it, and I did, and now I'm here.
You going to college right now? You're 19.
I am attending Riverland Community College in Owatonna.
What are you taking?
Generals right now. I want to be an x-ray tech, so radiology.
Why that?
Well, I've had a lot of injuries in my day, so I used to get x-rays a lot. I hurt myself a lot, so I just am fascinated by the x-ray machines and bones in your body, how a machine can see the bones. Pretty much it.
So you love technology? You're like a techie person?
I try to be. Now with I'm not that techie with computers and stuff, but the technology in a hospital just gets my knowledge.
Sure. So what activities were you involved in at Owatonna High School?
I was involved in choir. I was a wrestling manager at Medford High School because I did attend that until my sophomore year.
Oh, okay.
And then I switched my junior year. So I was a wrestling manager for 2 years at Medford. Then I was a lacrosse manager my junior year in Owatonna. And yeah.
And you taught Vacation Bible School at
I did. My church every summer for like 3 years. It helped.
I taught Vacation Bible School right out of high school too. I had a blast.
It's so much fun. They have so many fun games that they're always like, the helpers can't help. And then one little kid always pulls you and you always got to go play with everything.
It says here you enjoy babysitting.
I do. I love babysitting.
Because you get paid, or?
Not that I get paid, but I just like watching little kids.
Okay.
I just love watching them. They're just so much fun.
Cool. The fair, what does it mean to you, Rice County?
Fair means everything. It's like the one last hurrah of the summer. It's just the one last get together you can do with your friends. You can hang out late. You can get all the fair food you want and see the great grandstand entertainment. You're never bored when you go to the fair. Never.
Or you shouldn't be.
No. And if you are, you're doing something wrong.
I was just going to say, if you're bored coming to the Rice County Fair, then, well, you're not leading much of a life.
Right.
Because there's something for everybody in the family.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Thanks, Natasha.
Thank you for having me.
Nice meeting you. Madison, how do I pronounce your last name?
Genrich with a CH at the end. Every time I got announced at 4-H things, there was always a K at the end. So, but I'm so used to people butchering my last name that I don't even get offended anymore. It's all right.
Yeah, well, try not to butcher it. So your first name is Madison.
It is.
You're named after the capital city of Wisconsin.
I guess it's the only name my parents could agree on, I guess. My mom always wanted crazy cool names like Celeste and Matilda, and my mom wanted crazy cool names, and my dad wanted like Allie or Lauren or Maddie, and so I got Maddie.
Your dad won.
Yeah, my dad won. He basically named all of me and my siblings.
Your mom had to work and toil for 9 months and go through that whole birthing process, and your dad won.
Yeah, my dad always kind of won.
Interesting. Well, you love your name, right?
I do. I love my name. It's very pretty.
Yes, it is. What were the other choices again? Matilda?
Matilda and Celeste.
Yeah, I'm not a big Matilda. Matilda's out there. Celeste.
Yeah.
So, outside of your name, tell us a little bit about yourself. You're 16, it says here.
Yes, I'm 16. I'm the youngest one here. I'm going to be a junior at Randolph High School. I went to Northfield for about 3 years, then I switched to Randolph. In Randolph, I'm in 4-H and FFA. I've been in FFA for 3 years now, and I just really enjoy 4-H and all the activities that I can do within it with livestock and everything like that.
So you ran for this because you love all that?
Yeah, basically I live at the fair. The fair is what my summer always leads up to. It's the highlight. Every time I walk my goats or I do anything with livestock, I'm getting ready for the fair. That's what we do.
You like goats?
I love goats.
No kidding.
Yeah, they're so cute.
That was a joke, but it wasn't. Sorry about that. So, Maddie, can you do me... Do people call you Maddie ever? Or is it Maddie?
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Do you mind if I ask these young ladies? I forgot to ask them their sponsors.
Oh, yeah, of course.
So, you want to give me your sponsor? I'm sorry.
My sponsor is Crefts Twin Oaks Rabbitry of Faribault, and my escort tonight is Cook Creft.
Okay. Well, that's a mouthful, right, what you just said.
Yes.
Go ahead, Natasha.
My sponsor is RC Superstore, and my escort is my dad, Kim DeVries.
Okay, so RC Superstore, what is that?
RC Superstore is it's a website. It's based online mostly, and we actually have a store up here in Faribault that people can go to. It is based on remote-controlled cars, trucks, helicopters, boats, and pretty much all the parts to go with it. If you break something, there's a pretty good chance that my dad has it in stock. And if he doesn't, it can get there by the end of the week.
So does RC stand for Rice County?
It could. I don't know. My stepbrother actually made it.
Okay. I was just curious.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you know, I don't even know if they still make RC Cola. Used to be
Yeah, they do.
Cola.
They do.
But that's the first thought I had when I saw RC.
Yeah, I have no idea how he came up with RC Superstar. My stepbrother made it when he was 12.
Yeah, I'm getting giving away my age. So who's your sponsor, Madison?
So my sponsor is CNS Properties, based out of Northfield, and my escort will be my grandpa, Scott Hamblin.
Your favorite thing to do when you're not working?
When I'm not working. So I used to be really involved with horses. So a lot of the time in my free time, I would just go out and whether I would ride or I would just sit there with my horse and brush. That was always kind of like stress reliever, but I also read a lot. We went up to my cabin, and a lot of the time we don't have phone service, so there's not a whole lot you can do. And usually when I'm there, I finish about 5 books, so.
Really?
Yeah, I love books.
Fantastic. You're going to be a writer?
I wish I had the talent for it, but I don't think I could do it.
What are you going to be?
I really love agriculture. Agriculture has been a passion of mine for several years, and so, and I love sciences and stuff like that, so probably agronomy or plant and soil science.
Cool.
I know.
Fantastic. You're having a lot of people going into those jobs. That's awesome. And you're going to be attending a college or vocational school. I haven't decided that yet.
I haven't completely decided. I'm actually wearing my Mankato shirt. I thought about doing 2 years at Mankato for generals and then transferring to a bigger university that has a good agronomy program. The U of M has CFANS, which is a great ag program. So.
Yeah. It says here that you have shown every species.
Almost every species. Everything but sheep and pigs. And I thought about doing PIP. And I don't know if I'll ever get the chance to show sheep, but maybe if I win showmanship for a breed, then I'll be basically forced to show sheep for premium showmanship.
Okay, so what's PIP?
PIP, so that's
Paradise in Portland.
Paradise in Portland. So it's basically people lease a pig from another group. They don't really do a whole lot with it, but then once they're at the fair, they take care of it and they show it during the pig show.
So there isn't an animal that you've ever met that you don't like?
I've never met an animal. Pigs kind of weird me out a little bit, but I'd still be willing to show them. And every animal is, I guess, equal. And bacon tastes really good. So I mean,
who doesn't like bacon?
Exactly.
One of the best smells on the planet. That and the evergreens I smelt up in Alaska this past week. Incredible. If you ever get a chance to go to Alaska, go.
That would be a great experience.
It is awesome. You like nature, and all you guys obviously do. So, Kathy, thanks, Madison. Appreciate it. I'm looking forward to visiting with all you ladies on stage tonight, right, Kathy? Right here.
Yes. We begin with the girls coming down about 6 o'clock so we can do photo options. And then our program starts at 7, and it's on the Bruce Sellner Midway stage. We are, like I said, we're going to pray that the weather cooperates with us. But if it is raining, we'll go to the Straight River Room. That's right across from the 4-H building, and it is air conditioned. I don't know how air conditioned it'll be when it gets. We get 300 and 400 people here to see this, so you can ask at the gate when you come in if it has been moved.
And I did want to know we had one lady that couldn't join us today.
Oh yes, that's Jenna McCarthy, and she started. She could not get off from her job today, and sometimes that happens. These gals are busy gals, and
Your sponsor's Flum Disposal.
yes, it is. Flum is doing double duty tonight in KDHL. We also have our Little Princess helpers. Meadow Anderson is going to come back, and Delaney Lukow is going to come back, and a new young lady that asked if she could help, and Kathy did not have the heart to say no. Courtney Akbar is going to help. Her mother also helps with volunteering down here as some of the other ladies. And so I'm real excited to have them help us with the crowning in the spirit of our Evelyn.
Anything else before we wrap things up here, Kathy? Do you want to get the word out on, again, if there is a storm, and there won't be, but if there is, we want people to know if you see a blank stage here, we're somewhere else.
Right. And just check around. We do have the sunshade over top, and John told me that the big raindrops will go through it, but not the little ones. So if we have little raindrops, we'll be all right.
Okay, so if we have big raindrops, we'll be somewhere else.
If we have big raindrops in the beer garden, it's a metal roof, so they'll make their noise on the roof. You know, I've done this 18 years almost. Gordy, you've been here over 18 years too.
30 years.
It's you get what you get. It's an outdoor event, and it's wonderful. I love the history of the Race Pony Fair.
Well, you know, there's a song called "Kiss Me in the Rain."
You know, the girls are going to do their song. Not the dance tonight, but they do have their song that you asked about at one time.
Oh, what was that?
So it's from State Fair, and
Oh, okay.
tradition. So it puts a little music into it.
Awesome. I like that. All right. Well, thanks for taking my suggestion. Fantastic. So we're going to wrap things up. Anything else, Kathy, before I let you
No,
go?
thank you. But come down to the fair. We have tons of contests, all kinds of fun activities. Enjoy this week at the fair.
Yeah, it's always good. By the way, Kathy, she's too modest to tell you this. She's the president of the fair board.
I know.
She is the Donald Trump.
Compared to Donald Trump.
Oh, I kind of like that. I want the ladies to know that I am the first woman in 144 years to be the fair board president.
Yeah, that's a piece
I-
of history there.
And I hope it isn't just to have a woman. It's my love for the fair and the time and talent that I put into it, that I enjoy it. And I'm very proud to say that I serve in that capacity.
Well, it has to be. It's been a
Thank
long
you.
time overdue, let's be honest.
I think so.
144 years and we get our first woman? I mean, serious.
You know, behind every good man is a really good woman. So,
Still single.
yeah.
Thanks. Appreciate it. That concludes today's edition of AM Minnesota.